Okay. Just the thicker of the two. Arc 7, you went too quick. Hello. Myanak, hello. Ivy, hello. Just got off center. Did you get off center? No. Not many. Thanks, Zach does packs. Man, that's wonderful, Zach packs. That's the kind of person I like to see. Good energy your way too, dude. Person. How many years experience, Arc 7? Like a year and a half. Ben Wolf! Ben Wolf, I have to ask you, whenever you put your bats down, you take a piece of clay. It looks like a piece of clay to like, I guess to like help the bat stick. Is it like a normal piece of clay? Is it an extra wet piece of clay? Because I tried it and it did not work for me. I've been meaning to ask you. Man, Zach does packs. You're an awesome person. I hope this is what you do all day, because that would be wonderful. Just sending good vibes to people. It's much needed. It's a wheel, RX-7. So it's a wheel that makes everything spin. So it's got a motor in it. Hey, fresh cup of Joel. Man, Zach does packs. You're awesome. I'm sending you good vibes back, man. What a great way to like kill some time. It's just sending people good vibes. You're changing the world, dude. 100% believe that. It was too, I think my clay was too dry. I think that was the issue.
Oh, you mean, where was the she was staying?
It's not right. Okay.
Okay, no problem. As soon as I get this, as soon as I give you like 2 or 3 days, and I'm coming over. Okay, okay. Appreciate you, Jake. Appreciate you coming. Okay. All right, bye. All right, bye.
I am making a UFO pot. So this is the plan. I threw this yesterday. It's 4 pieces. So I got 2 bowls that look like this that are gonna make the saucer. Then I've got a pot, like a cylinder, that's gonna go inside. I threw that as well. And then another bowl shape, that'll be the foot. And all those are thrown. So what I'm doing today is trimming it to put it all together. Trimming and assembling. That's the plan. It's a gift for my sister. And it's a bottom watering pot, so the pot, this one's actually worse. I thought this was going to do nice clean lines, but it's not. I sharpened my tools today like a grown-up. don't know if it was really like a grown-up, but... Ooh, okay, that's good. Ugh. I am from the state of Georgia, United States. Arc 7. Clay smoking device. They do have those. Come on, get off. I have not made one, but I've seen people make them. If you get on Pottery Reddit, you will see people make them occasionally. Come on, why did you stick so good? Come off. If you're interested in doing clay, I would suggest finding a pottery studio. Ooh. They have studios that you can... I'll probably take more off of this, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm always nervous. I still haven't figured out, I'm new to this, I still haven't figured out like right thickness. And I just broke a plant pot recently that I made, and I'm like, if I made the walls thicker, maybe it wouldn't have broken. Yeah, that's how I got started. I took a class, and they have all the stuff there, so that way you're not like vesting any, because all this stuff can add up after a while. Well, not even. Wheels are expensive, but that's how I got started. You can take a class, and they'll teach you how to do everything, and then usually you walk away with at least a mug or two. Oh my gosh, you have lots of things. Nusha, you gotta chill, man. I did have a good sale on it, yeah. What's automatic? The wheel? No, it's got a pedal. That I control it. It's kind of like a sewing machine. And this thing just like stuck. It's not white. It's on the ground. I'm controlling it with my foot. And just heads up, I do not respond to comments on my appearance. I am here for pottery. I'm a right-handed person. Do I love Jesus? I don't know Jesus. I did, I'm sure. If someone's a nice person, I usually like them. I forgot to check to see what size the other side was. One of these days I'm gonna get a caliper like a grown-up. Okay, well, that's nice of Jesus. You can call me Cobra if you want. What is in my left hand? Like this hand? This is my right hand because it's a mirrored image because I have like the phone facing me. And this is a trimming tool. I'm sure it has a real name, like a specific name, but I will call it the Big Loop. And it's just a piece of metal with a wooden handle that cuts away the excess clay. And that's what I'm doing, is cutting away excess clay. You can see my tattoo whenever I use my arm. But if you want to look at it, you can go look up my tattoo artist on Instagram. Her name is Candace Lane, and that's Candace with a K, so Kandace, and then Layne. She's fantastic. She's done 3 of my tattoos. Yeah, 3 tattoos by the same artist. I like her. I mean, it's a pretty big commitment, you know, letting someone put permanent ink on your body, so once you find someone you like, slight give, less give. It needs to be flat, so maybe it'll just be a little thick on the bottom. Do I trust her? Of course I trust her. And like I said, if you want to see the rest of my tattoos, you can see them on her page. And yeah, I do trust her. My last one, she just drew directly on me. I didn't even know what I was getting before. That's kind of what she does, is just, you show up, she draws it on you, you say you like it or not, and then she goes to work. But the first 2 tattoos that she did, I had stenciled. Well, she had stencils, she made them up. And then by that second one, I was just like, whatever, you do whatever you want to do. For the third. I kind of want this to be like more of a sharp angle, but I don't really know if I can do that. I'm not 100% sure what color they are. I think gray, blue-gray. Probably depends on perception of color. My husband is colorblind, so he sees them as gray. Like a blue-gray. Georgia clay, I have not. There is a clay place. The only clay bodies I've used are Standard Clay Company, number 226, I believe. It's like a brown clay, mid-range, mid-fire. Laguna B-Mix with grog. Oh, that Standard Clay had grog too. And then this Kentucky Mudworks. Brown Bear. There's a Lizella clay company. I haven't, but you can't get clay directly from them, which is kind of crappy. So in order to get clay, I got to go 2 hours, 2.5 hours up to Atlanta. So I've been just getting clay from the studio and paying double, but I don't mind, because I mean, it's like 26 bucks for 25 pounds and it'll last me forever. So I don't have a lot of experience with different clay bodies. It's Malcolm. Hey, what's up? The sound in the background, it could be all sorts of things. It could be cars passing. It could be there's construction going on next door. It's gonna end up being a more rounded UFO than I want, but oh well. I'm working on my sister's pot, my sister's UFO pot. I don't remember if you were here for that throw. Oh, I don't know why these are getting stuck so well. But I'll show you in a second. Come on. Ooh. To be honest, it's a little nerve-wracking. Ben Wolf's a real potter. It's kind of weird having a real potter watch. Alright, so this is the game plan. UFO pot. 2 pieces, these 2 are separate pieces that I'll assemble, and then I'll stick on this piece, and then I've got a plant pot that's going to drop in on the inside. So the first one I made, I didn't like, and plus I rarely keep my first go. I could definitely trim more off of this, but I'm not, because these are going to be stuck together, and then I'm going to cut a lot of this off. So I think next step before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and trim the pot here. I'm going to keep all my time. So this will be the pot that sits on the inside. So I'm going to trim it so that way I can cut the hole that it will drop into. Hey, you too, Ben. Thanks for coming by. That was nice of you. Even though it made me nervous. Have a wonderful dinner. One of these days, look at the hang of top centering. This is centered. It's just not a round pot. That's the issue. Well, not anymore. Maybe in the future. I don't know. We'll see. It is almost 5 o'clock. It depends on where you are in the US, though. There's like a 5-hour difference, I believe. I'm on the East Coast, so it is... No, wait, it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm a liar. It's just not a round pot, man. One of these days I'll learn to make round things. There you go, Malcolm. Thank you. Malcolm and I are not that far apart. In time. Well, we're not far apart at all in time. We're in the same time zone. We're like 2 hours or 3 hours or something like that apart. Yes, I am 100% covered in pollen, and it sucks. I have a scratchy throat. My phone is covered in pollen. We have the Cherry Blossom Festival going on right now. So, well, it's not me necessarily at all. I've been here before when the blossoms weren't in bloom, but everything's in bloom right now, and it's beautiful, but it's terrible for people with allergies like me. This is such a wonky pot. But that's okay. It's okay to be wonky, right? I need a different tool. Yeah, it's just everywhere. It's just everywhere. Yellow cars, yellow puddles. If you're lucky, if it rains. It's kind of funny because I had allergies down in Florida, but they are definitely worse here. Well, not 100%. I just never got like scratchy throat, but I think it's from the amount of pollen. I mean, it's basically just dust in the air everywhere. I forgot to look at the inside of this before I started trimming. Is the pollen affecting pottery work? I don't think so. I mean, other than like allergies. Because I think if the pollen got mixed in, it wouldn't really mess with the clay. Now, if I was trying to do like glazing or something outside, that may be a different story. Um, I think I'm going to, let's see, take a little bit more off here. The heat will affect my pottery work more than anything. I was thinking about doing a little foot on this. Just to let, in case she takes it out and she wants to let it drain for some reason. So I will get a different tool. Which one did I sharpen? I sharpened one of these. Is it this one? Or it's not this one. It's this one. Because I am going to cut a circle on the bottom. I'm kind of talking to myself here. Planning, scheming. You too, Malcolm. Have an awesome day. Mr. Jeff, hello. You're doing well today? Nice. Got a little bitty kind of foot on there. Just to help water drain out. Good night, Arc 7. Have a wonderful evening. Sweet dreams and all that kind of good stuff. Stay nice. Where's that later? Okay, I will come back and cut that hole. Might as well go ahead and cut it now. It doesn't hurt, right? How do I earn money? I have a job. My day job is my husband and I make games for the Game Boy Advance. If you look on my page, you can, or my description, I've got some links. Or a gigantic hole, but and you can. Oh no! Lost a little bit of roundness, but that's okay. It'll go back around. Yeah, if you look on our video on my profile, whatever it's called, bio, I've got links to our games. Alright, so this one, I got lots to take off right here, but not so much there. So mainly here. I need to remember that. Bye, Arc 7. It's nice to meet you. There we go. Oh, you did move, didn't you? Silly pot. Go back to the street. You're looking better for me. Thinking I want to make this a little bit flatter because this is actually going to be cut. Mr. Jeff. That's nice, Jeff. I don't feel super charming today. I feel like I have a scratchy throat from pollen. Scratchy throat. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Where's my needle tool? Oh, this is the last piece though, that's good. Right, yeah, I got everybody. Yeah. That's not bad. Honestly, I still need to take more off here. I'm trying to get the walls even. I've got a part that's thicker. But I think we're just going to keep it as is. Okay, so one of these is going to be the bottom. One of these is going to be the top. I believe we'll make that decision based off of how the pieces fit together, maybe? Matthew Scott. Gave me life and sustained me. I'm pretty sure my mom and my father birthed me. But you never know. You could have lied. So this is the thicker of the bot too. Maybe I will trim this a little bit more. So this is going to be the bottom. Maybe what I'll do is go ahead and stick them together. And then trim the bottom a little bit more. So, oof, shouldn't have done that. So this one will be the one that I cut. So I think I'll cut after I put them together. Yeah, I'll cut after I put them together. Maybe. I'm pretty sure Earth is hell, though. Matthew. But I appreciate you trying to save my soul. I need a different tool. Where's the tool I need? Oh, there it is. This is what I was looking for. So what I'm doing right now is scratching. And then I'm going to put some slip on here, which is just soggy clay. And then I'm going to stick the other piece to it. So I'll do the same with this one. Hey, kitty kitty. Oh, she changed her mind. She didn't know I was here. Thanks. It's a UFO. Oh, no. I'm not looking to be saved, though. Thank you, though. I've never bought into the whole heaven-hell thing. I remember being in Bible school when I was like 7. And you were talking about heaven. And like the first thing my little 7-year-old brain said, pretty sure anywhere for eternity is going to be hell. I mean, there's this documentary that talks about infinity. You should check it out. Like, anything loses meaning for eternity. So, and they were like, oh, you can go be in heaven for eternity. And I was like, I don't know, that doesn't sound great. I'm in the reincarnation team, like, oh, that's what I think happens when we die, is we get reincarnated. But I don't know for sure. I'll find out one day. But the good thing is we're all entitled to our own beliefs, right? Hoping this isn't too dry. Denny. Yeah, Assembly Day. I'm a little worried it may have over-dried. Where's that piece again? I'm always losing my tools. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Dude, I might have to stick this like a wet box. I'm not sure this is going to do what I want it to do. Remember, that's definitely where it's coming out. I need a rib. Losing tools is the first rule of pottery? Yes. It's a constant battle. I think I'm gonna have to stick this little puppy down. How was your day? Still snowing up there? $41 degrees, that's nice. That's good for y'all, right? It's beautiful here today, except for the pollen. Pollen kind of sucks. Over the pollen. I was watching my video the other day from yesterday. I think it was yesterday when I threw these. My voice is so like scratchy. Everything's yellow. No, not in 41-degree weather. Makes you feel better. We're going to Minneapolis for that trade show, and that's gonna be cold for me. Anything under 50 is cold for me, man. I couldn't do the actual like real cold, you know what I mean? See, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this ridge gone. I'm just kind of like cramming in mushy clay in there right now. And I'll run over it with the rib. Man, I would be angry. I would be angry if I was dealing with snow, while I know there's other parts of the country that are just like in t-shirts. I don't, like, when I say I don't handle the cold well, I do not handle the cold well. Like, I get panic mode, and I just get to the point where I just, like, run from one building to the next, or my car to the next. The Floridian in me. I mean, I'm getting a little bit better with it, but I've been in Georgia now 9 years. 9 years I've been here. And this is, to me, this is, we get cold here. What I call cold. You'd probably just laugh at it. I think I'm gonna try a rib. I'm gonna try a rib instead of, like, a proper rib instead. Yeah, well, I claimed Florida originally. Like, that's where I spent the most. I spent like 30 years in Florida. So I graduated high school and college from there, and elementary. Like, I did all my schooling. And I lived there till I was about 33. So, I'm from the Panhandle. So, also known as Lower Alabama. Also known as the Redneck Riviera. But other places of Florida say that's not Florida. That's not Florida. But they just say that because we have the best beaches. This is kind of going better than I thought. Yeah, I moved to Georgia in 2016. I just needed a change. Been in the same town for too long, and nothing in my life had changed, you know what I mean? So I moved to create some life changes. All my other friends had gotten married and had kids. And I was just still being me. So I thought, well, I guess I'll relocate. And so I moved here to be closer to my sister and her kids, my niece and nephew. This is actually kind of going all right. All right, cool. All right, let us cut with this. All right, so I need it to be, let's just start with thinner. Start a little smaller than what I need intentionally. Man, I'll tell you what. My sister told me when I first moved here, she was like, just so you know, it's hotter than Florida. And I said, whatever. I said, you're just climatized. You don't know what you're talking about. You've just been here too long. Man, she was right. It's way hotter here than Florida. it just, there's like no, like where we're, you know, where we are from. Uh, you know, it wasn't like on the beach. We were like 40 minutes from the beach, 30 minutes maybe, depending, you know, I mean, straight like bird's eye or whatever, bird flying. I don't know, it wasn't far. So we had always had like, we had the Gulf breeze always going. So it may be hot, but we had nice air blowing. Here, it's just hot. It's just hot. At night when it blows, it's like just a blow dryer on your neck. It's just awful. Absolutely awful. I had no idea. So, I'm gonna try it this way. This is probably a terrible idea. Ooh. Yeah, like Texas. Texas is worse. Texas is a lot worse. That's where a lot of my family's from. Texas is, I'm not cutting this more off. For sure. Uh, it's not the best way to do this. May will be nice in Texas. It won't be too bad. I don't know these times of year. I take that back. But anywhere like July and August are usually the worst months. Just mess that up. What you got? What did you guys head for Dallas for? Oh, cool. That's nice. This may not be the last one of these I make. I'm not feeling good about this right now. That's cool. That's a good reason to go to Dallas. Still got 30 minutes. Still doesn't quite fit like I want it to. Gonna keep going. Tool is better. Where's the other tool? I swear. I swear. Did I leave it in here? Did I stick it inside? Did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Duh. Man, I'm not excited about getting on a plane. I don't blame your wife. I'm not excited about getting on the plane to, I mean, that's wherever we're going. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where were, Wayne and Darth from? Thanks, Sam. Wayne and Garth, you know, where are they from? They were from, not Manitoba, like, where the hell? I bought plane tickets there. It's not Wisconsin. Somewhere in Wisconsin. Milwaukee. Ah. Wait. I had a friend who lived in Dubai for a while. She liked it. She was in the military. That's what she had her in Dubai. I think we're gonna call that fitting. I can always sand it down more if it doesn't fit. And I'll fix that after I took this over. Ooh, actually, you know what? We may do some stuff in here for that joint. Usually I listen to the birds out here, but lately I've been listening to power tools. Funny enough, I was watching another potter today, and she's in Florida, and she had a bird, and she was like, "Oh, I've never seen that bird before," and then it cawed, and I was like, "I'm pretty sure that's the same caw I heard." So I was wondering if that bird's migrating, making its way up here, that species or whatever. Birds are crazy, man. They go so far. Okay, let's. I know this is like super interesting. You can't see what's going on here, but you'll see the finished product. Oh, that's cool. Deeks and duck. I was gonna say deeks and ducks. Geese and ducks. Yeah, they're working late. We don't hold it against them. They're friends. And they're really nice to us. They own the, there's like a music venue nearby. It's just down the street actually. Like sometimes when I'm streaming, you'll hear music playing. That's their place. And they'll let us get in for free if there's a cover. We don't really go a lot though because we're not big drinkers. But they do have good bands there. And nice events. They just had it's a guy from The Walking Dead. He went there. Norman Reedus, that's who the guy was. So what time is it in Dubai, Sam? 2:40 a.m. What are you doing at 2:40 a.m.? You should be asleep. What book are you reading? Sorry if I'm being nosy. Still haven't learned all the etiquette to streaming. I don't know if it's improper to ask people questions. Trying to smooth out all this slip gunky clay that I put in here. I have to come back and burnish that later. Okay. What time is this? I got 15 minutes to do this. So, let us mark the center. Let's see. Oh wow, Sam, 2:40. Wait, what? Hang on, wait. Don't ever apologize for being multilingual. Medicinal herbs, nice. If anything, I should apologize for only speaking one language. It's not there. that looks centered. I'm getting close to being done. I'm rushing, which I shouldn't. This is what happened last time, is I rushed. And then I end up having to redo it. But I end up, I often redo my stuff anyway because, you know, usually the first one is not your best. And every time you make something, you figure out a way to make it better. Is the clay intended for these sculptures? Yeah, it is. This is clay that's good for hand building or throwing on the wheel like this. And there's a difference between clay bodies. Like some clay bodies are better for things than other stuff. Some clay bodies, you know, are sturdier. Than others. Some clay bodies make better plant pots than other clay bodies. But I just work with what I've got. I'm still kind of a newbie. I've only been doing this for about a year and a half. September will be 2 years. So I would love to work with terracotta one day. That's supposed to be the best one for plant pots, I think. With my limited knowledge. So some clays have what's called grog in it, which is chunky bits of fired clay. So it's almost like having little like sand, but coarse sand in it. And that gives the clay more integrity, so it makes it stronger. So you can build bigger things. So yeah, different clay bodies have different purposes, but I'm not very close to a place to buy clay, so I kind of just work with what I got. All right, kind of like jammed all this stuff in here. And what I need to do after this is go through and burnish it, which means I take something and kind of smooth everything out so it's smooth, which is what I want. I want this to be super smooth because it's supposed to be a UFO. So it's gonna look like it's metal when it's done. So what I'll do today is when I'm done with this, I'm gonna stick it in a box with a wet sponge to keep it kind of wet, because I don't have time to do clay for the next 2 days. I'm gonna help my mama with some stuff. So I will be busy. I want this thing. I'm gonna have to go soon, like in 3 minutes. Ooh, no, that's not what I wanted. Just kind of wanted to like, really kind of make sure this is jammed in there into all the little crevices. I love proud birds. I love birds that are like, I'm here. You're gonna listen to me sing. This branch is mine. Need everybody in this neighborhood to know this branch is mine. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like to read. I read for fun, though. In fact, that's why I got to rush. I got a book club to get to. I like to read sci-fi. It's my favorite. Sci-fi, dystopian. Give me the end of the world, man. Hopefully this does not cause any cracks. Over. Again, a little demonstration, dropping it in, that's how it goes. Why did it do that? I don't want to do that. Okay, we're not going to do that again. We don't want things to sink. You know, it's funny, my sister, she was more of a non-fiction type as well, and I just finally got her turned on to some fiction. I used to read a lot more when I was younger, and then I stopped, and then I started reading again in like 2020. And when I was younger, I had more of a variety in what I read. Now it's like straight fiction. I want nothing that reminds me of the world. Nothing. Alrighty. Well, y'all, that is what we got for today. I do appreciate everyone saying come by and say hi. Sam, it was really nice to meet you. Yeah, social media, it's the end of the world, dude. It is not a good thing anymore. It was fun when it started, not so much anymore. Okay. I'm just trying to smooth out these edges and stuff so they're not icky. All right. But that is it. I have to go, so yay! Second round. Hopefully it stays together. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Denny. Thank you, Sam. You guys both have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I'll keep you updated on how this goes. So, yeah. Cool beans. You guys are awesome. Have an awesome, awesome day.